Today we are playing a couple of different games. They're all related to Asian culture, which I thought was kind of interesting. They're kind of short, so it's probably going to be a shorter stream today. I don't know what happened. I accidentally switched screens or something. Anyway, we are going to be playing 3 different games. The first one is called A Taste of the Past, which is reflecting Chinese culture. And then there is Beneath the Cherry Trees, which is Japanese culture. And there's one that I am not sure how to pronounce and I don't want to accidentally butcher it. So, that one reflects Indonesian culture because it's in a different language and I don't want to be disrespectful and mispronounce anything. But yeah, we are going to start with A Taste of the Past, and I don't think there's any triggers or anything in any of these games. Hopefully, I'm right about that, but I don't have any listed, so hopefully it will just be... I know one of them is kind of scary, but the other 2 are just supposed to be kind of cozy and nice. So we will get started with A Taste of the Past. Okay. Let's play. I like all the food. It's cute. We recommend finishing this game in one sitting. A playthrough will last around 30 minutes. That's perfect. Hello. Oh. Ingredients. Soy sauce, sesame oil, Okay, so this is kind of blurry. Is that my... I guess that's my ingredients list. Even the ingredients list is indistinguishable. The pages are weathered and torn, proof of generations of recipes passed down. Mom used to prop the recipe book on the kitchen counter as she made me scallion pancakes before class, hot pot for special occasions, long noodles for my birthday, my first birthday without her. I begged for the recipe growing up, but she always reassured me that it was Mom's secret. We used to make dumplings together every Sunday afternoon, dipping our fingertips into water to connect the peel. The fresh smell of chives as the gyoza hit the hot oil. I can't remember the last time we cooked together. She eventually only put thought into her cooking for work potlucks. Cooking for people who've never heard of chili black bean sauce. Dad never understood our love for... I'm not sure how to pronounce that one. How we'd meticulously dip the dough into congee. I knew her less and less, hearing about her day through eavesdropping on phone calls. Of course you're not there when I need you the most. So I'm guessing her mom might have passed away. Oh, she fell asleep. I can't believe I fell asleep. I bet I missed my stop. Where is everyone? How do I walk? I might not be able to use my controller for this. Yeah, okay, I think I'm gonna have to use my keyboard, but that's fine. Hello. She's pretty. I like her. She, is very similarly dressed to, how I would like to dress day to day. Grandma? Honey, last time I saw you, you were just a couple of feet tall. I thought it'd be years before we met again. Oh no, did she die? What's going on? I thought you were dead. Oh, May, I'm so sorry. Your mom left you too soon. You know about that? What is this place? I found her here, May. Even though it's been so long since your great-grandma died, I still remember it clearly. I saw her everywhere. I kept reliving all of these memories I had once forgotten. I understand how you must feel. Wait, Mom's here? Where can I find her? There's so much I need to tell her. You'll see her when you're ready. Ask about... Mom. Why can't I see her now? Where is she? Your mom misses you. Have you been eating? You look thinner than I remember you. What does any of that matter? She's gone and I'm talking to my dead grandma. I have something I must tell you before you go. Are you going to tell me what's going on? Do you remember the first time you swam? When I was 6? That's funny, because that's around when I first took swimming lessons. I used to take you to the swimming pool every Friday after elementary school. You complained every time that your mom wasn't there, but she was cooking dinner for us. When you made it to the deep end for the first time, your mom made you mapo tofu, your favorite at the time. She loves you. You haven't been here for the past few years. She wasn't there then, and she's not here now. Oh. She's been there all your life, even if you don't see it now. You know it's my birthday, right? Where is she for that? I know you must feel hurt, but she sacrificed so much to make sure you were cared for, moving to America, giving up her dreams. If you want to take one thing from her, it's to love even when no one's watching. But how am I supposed to know she loves me if I don't see it? It's everywhere around you. Her waking up early to take you to school, working extra shifts to pay for your art classes. She never passed down any of her recipes, though. She didn't want you to worry about cooking so you could focus on school. Take this list and go to the fridge. I promised your mom I'd give you this. What'd I get? I can't tell. I guess. Hello. It's been a while, May. I'm happy to see you again. Your grandmother hasn't been doing well since your mother joined us. It wasn't her time yet. Can you tell me what's going on? I'm sorry, but not yet. Never thought I'd get to talk to you again. You know, they say you'll have all the time to sleep when you're dead, but your grandma still wakes me up in the morning to share the latest family gossip. It's cute. Sounds like her. So you live here, and grandma lives here too? I guess you could say that. How are you holding up? I can't stop thinking about Mom. I can barely get up in the morning. Remembering her is part of accepting that she's gone. You'll remember her when you hear her favorite song on the radio, or when you set the table for dinner. This is kind of sad. I didn't realize it was going to be... I mean, I knew it was a little bit about grief, but this is a little sad. It's a little bit of a sad game. But it'll also hit you when you see something beautiful and wish you could tell her. The truth is, you will never stop grieving her, but you will learn to celebrate her life by cherishing these memories. I still can't bring myself to delete her voicemails. I try to remake her food, but the online recipes I've found are never as good as hers. Soon, you'll learn how to carry her with you properly. But for now, I want to know more about you. I haven't seen you since you finished middle school, so he must have passed away after my grandma? Because she said that she hasn't seen me since I was, like, really little. How have you been? Well, he said he wants to know more about me, right? So I should probably talk about my art class. Mr. Liu, you remember him? Ah, your art teacher. He submitted my portrait of Mom to Mother's Day contest. It'll be my first Mother's Day without her. I'm sure she wishes she could see your painting. How was school? It's been awkward. Everyone in class already walks on eggshells around me. I get sent home from class last week for crying. Everyone asked me if I was okay, and I was like, no, I'm just a kid, and now my mom's dead. Then they started crying. So then I started comforting them, even though I'm the one with the dead mom. They were like, I can't imagine what I'd do if my mom died, but I don't have to imagine. I'm going to be reminded of for the rest of my life that Mom's dead. Every holiday, when I get married, when people ask what my parents do. Thanksgiving is coming up, and I don't want to see everyone spending time with their parents. Even though Mom and I don't even do anything for Thanksgiving. It's the fact that I'll know what can never be. And now I'm bitter about the people who did nothing wrong to me besides be happy. Your feelings may not necessarily be right, but they're human. Your mom's passing is going to be painful and awkward and selfish, but that's okay. I promise you, you're holding up as any person would, and one day your classmates are going to understand where you're coming from. Take care of yourself, May. We're all thinking of you. I was wondering if the sparkle meant anything, but I guess not. Oh, what's this? Recipe: noodles, mushrooms, scallions, sesame oil. Do I need to pick those then? Noodles, mushrooms. Scallions are like potatoes, right? Is it these? No, those are eggs. Scallions. Oh, no, they're like onion thingies. That's right. And then sesame oil is one of these two, right? Yeah. So maybe that's what Grandma wanted me to take. Hi, have I met you before? You look familiar. May, is that you? Who are you? I haven't seen you since you were a baby. I'm your great-grandmother. I think Mom showed me a picture of you once. Hopefully it was a flattering picture. How are you? I don't know. Have you had the funeral yet? It was last week. I took my sister to the mall to shop for a black dress, and it was weird. Like, what am I supposed to say when the sales associate asks me, looking for anything particular today? And it's not just that. Who's going to take me to 99 Ranch? Who's going to watch scary movies with me? Part of me doesn't want to be happy, because that will mean I've accepted her death. Oh. But that's what your mom would want you to do. Be happy. I reconnected with your mother here recently. All she talked about was you. Do you want to hear what she said? Sure. She said that she could not be more proud of you. Oh. This is, like, kind of hitting me. This is sad. She told me about your robotics club made it to finals. How boldly you paint, your love for 80s music. She remembers all the things about your life. That's how you know she loves you. I didn't know she felt that way. You'd think that everyone goes through loss, that we'd learn a better way to cope. We have the stages of grief to guide us, but grief doesn't know it's supposed to be linear. I feel like I'm going through all the 4 stages all at once. You can take all the time you need. I wish we had more time so I could get to know you better, but I should let you go. Are you my great-grandpa? Hi, you must be my great-grandpa? You must be May. I need to ask, how's being a teenager in your time? Kind of terrible. Sounds like things haven't changed then. I'm sorry about your mother, but let's get your mind off it, okay? We can talk about something else. Anything you want to know about me? What's it like being dead is crazy. How did you meet my great-grandma? We were in the same high school, and we'd pass notes to each other. We drew doodles poking fun at our teacher. That's cute. It's always weird thinking about, like, your grandparents or even just older relatives in your life in general, like, being young and doing things that, like, you do, even though, like, they're old now. When I moved away for the war, we kept in touch through writing letters. I was always excited to see what sketches she had for me that week. She'd draw what my family was up to, and I'd draw the latest pranks the soldiers pulled on each other. Eventually, I came back from serving, and I wrote her one last letter asking her to be my girlfriend. That's sweet. I haven't even had a boyfriend yet. I wouldn't worry about that. You inherited her looks. My turn to ask you, what makes you happy? Going on walks in the neighborhood with Mom, falling asleep to the sound of rain, listening to throwback songs in the car. That's good. The small things are always worth holding on to. I have to be honest with you. I had a complicated relationship with your great-great-grandparents. You'll meet them in the next train car. They're interesting people. It wasn't until they passed that I understood them. So it sounds like we're going to meet, like, all my ancestors. Or all May's ancestors. After my dad died, I had to pick up his stuff from my childhood house, and it was only then that I realized how similar we were. Navigating the familiar roads in my neighborhood, working to provide for my family, wondering what my purpose is. You're lucky you had this bond when your mom was living. Losing her isn't lucky. She was barely there when she was alive. You'll learn more about your mom as you grow older, and you'll understand what I mean. The train is quite dirty. Before you go, why don't you wash your hands before you travel further? Is this the sink? Click and hold to wash your hands. Hi, Izzy. I am doing well today, but this is a sadder game than I thought it would be. Oh. Wait. Oh, do I have to get it just right at this spot? Yeah, okay. I was like, wait a minute, but I washed my hands. I went all the way up. Okay. Hey kid, I heard you need a ticket to ride the train. What? I'm just messing with you. Just something us great uncles do. I'm so confused about how this train works. Am I going deeper and deeper in time? Each cart houses a generation, and you, my dear, have reached the best part of the train. I think I'm gonna need to, switch monitors real quick. Not for the game, but, my Twitch keeps buffering on my laptop, so I'm gonna switch to YouTube on my laptop and then Twitch on my phone to hopefully be able to see better. I just want to make sure that I'm not missing chat for either one, you know. Let's go to Twitch. There we go. Okay. Yeah, this does seem to load better. That's good. Eat cart houses a generation, and you, my dear, have reached the best part of the train. I wouldn't take your great-grandparents too seriously, though, especially your great-grandfather. He's been telling me the same story from the war for decades now. What is my purpose here? What are these ingredients for? Shouldn't it be obvious from how everyone's talking to you? About Mom? She left something for all of us to give you. Why me, though? Why not Dad? Because you're her daughter. From the day you were born, you became her world. Also, because having kids means you finally someone will laugh at your jokes. That doesn't last long, though. Were you a parent? I am. You never stop being a parent, even when you're dead. When my wife was pregnant, I was terrified. I felt like I should have prepared more, had more patience, earned more money, knew more. But then my son was in my arms, and I knew everything was going to be okay. That's what being a parent is. Being okay as long as your kid is. Is that how my mom felt? I'm sure of it. You read every book and consult every doctor, and you still won't feel at ease until your child is safe. I wish Mom could see me now and tell me everything's going to be okay. There's still so much left for me to do, and she can't guide me through any of it. What's left? Tell me, what do you have to do? I haven't even finished high school. I have to fall in love, get my heart broken, go through an emo phase, find myself, work at the bookstore down the street like I always dreamed of. We lucked out by having our emo phase in middle school and just being able to see that as the cringe era and not later. I have to paint something greater than I've ever done before. One day you will do all those things, and we'll be here cheering you on. People told me I wouldn't be famous, but look, I'm in a video game. Huh? Don't worry about it. Your mom told me to give you these noodles. You can boil them on the stove before you go. Select the right temperature. 80. Do I have to drag it? Yeah. Select the right temperature. 110. 100. Perfect. Look at my noodles. Hello. Are you my great-great-grandma? Hi, May. It's an honor to meet you. Your grandmother told me you're an artist. I'd like to hear about what art you do. I paint watercolor portraits. What have you done recently? I keep wanting to move out of the way of the speech bubbles, but it's kind of hard. I did a painting of my mom and me. She's the sun and I'm the moon. You can't have one without the other. I made it for Mother's Day, but Mom never got to see it. You must really care for your mom then. I just wanted her to notice me. I'm starting to think she always did. I don't know if anyone's told you, but I used to paint as well. I did traditional brush paintings of mountains and trees. Painting's the only time I feel like my old self. No one tells me how I'm supposed to feel. Have you ever written poetry on your paintings? That's what I used to do in my time. I sometimes write my own. I only ever write in my journal. I'm not poetic or anything. How about you try now? How about a poem about moving on? Here goes nothing. Grief is a book, where the words are out of order. The pages can no longer make us forget. Grief is a book that burns. Every time someone tells me to move on, or pretends they understand. A book with its spines torn out, that throws itself into the fire without anyone caring. Grief is a book that cannot take you to another world. Grief is love lasting through death, where the daughter must face that her mother is gone, where the ending is already written. Are you sure this is your first time doing poetry? One more thing. Your mother wants you to chop and fry these vegetables. Don't forget before you move on. Pick up the knife and chop the veggies, then put the knife back where you found it. I used to love games like this when I was a kid. Oh, now there's a mushroom. And a carrot. I wonder what I'm making. I think some kind of noodle dish. Because I think the ingredients are gonna go, in order, maybe? I think they're all gonna combine. Hi, puppy! Cute. Everyone's been talking about you. I'm May. It's nice to meet you. I heard about your mom. It's going to be hard, but you need to take care of your sister. Your dad is busy with his job. She lost her mom too. She needs her older sister to be there for her. I know, but I'm barely holding on myself. Look, loss doesn't come easy. My mom died when I was 5. But your grandma made sure you could have a better life in America, and you shouldn't throw that away because your mom is gone. You need to take responsibility of your sister. That's a little rough. It's a little bit harsh. I'm trying. It doesn't have to be much. Just make sure she's had dinner and finish her homework. Do you understand? I guess. You're lucky that you have food on the table. Back in my day, we could only eat meals like yours for New Year's. Just because you've gone through stuff doesn't mean I can't suffer too. You need to understand the value of work. Your dad has to pay for your art classes by himself now. Haven't you considered that? But Mom put me in painting classes, and it's one of the only things that makes me happy. Listen, I just want what's best for you. Think about it, okay? How about you stop being judgmental? I did used to play Papa's Pizzeria. I also used to play, they were like knockoff Cooking Mama games, I think. Trying to make sure everything, yeah, is linked in. Oh, that's like her little painting of her and her mom, because it was the sun and the moon. Hi. Okay, you're asleep. Can I wait? I can't wake you up. Okay. You sure know how to keep a lady waiting. Is this the last train? You could keep exploring, but nobody else will know a thing about making noodles. You know how to make long noodles? You mean longevity noodles? I'm the one who created the original recipe. But I'm missing one of the ingredients. All I know is that your mother told me to give you this. Wood ear mushroom. She remembered. I feel terrible. Of course she did. She's your mom. The long noodles represent a long life. That's why you eat it on your birthday. This is your mother's final gift to you. A reminder of your Chinese heritage. You can get through this, May. Your mother told me you're a strong woman. People keep telling me that after she died, but I didn't do anything. I just begged the universe, my friends, whatever God might be, that she would come back. I wish I knew right where Dad's favorite udon noodles are. I wish I knew how to celebrate my identity like she did, knowing the right amount of sesame oil to add to wontons, navigating 99 Ranch like my home, preserving my culture for the next generation. Not live in an empty house of people who forgot Mom as she was, spirited and wise, who taught me how to hold a paintbrush. But you did do something. You're carrying on her heritage and taking care of yourself. That's what she would have wanted. What do you want to do now? I guess I'll stay here? I want to learn more about paintings and hear Grandma share stories about Mom. I wish I could give you more time, but you need to go home soon. After you've mixed the noodles, you've done everything that you need to do. There's a bowl at the end of the train. Remember carefully. What? Oh, shoot. I'm cheating. I'm looking at stream. Oh, is it blue next? I still messed it up even though I was looking. Oh, is that my mom? Oh. People in the hallway being loud and interrupting. Oh, that's cute. Oh, she doesn't have more time. I think I want to play through again to see what the other dialogue options were, maybe? Aw, this is when they're little. Or when she's little. Scoop a small spoonful of mixing to the center, then use your spoon to connect the wrapper, like this. But how do we add the soup? Some of the fillings will become the soup. All we have to do is wrap the rest of these and steam them. Wanna try? Oh, are we making, like, dumplings? Maybe? Not dumplings. Forget what it's called when they look like that. I like that they stopped giving, directives, like, the more we go. It's like she's, like, learning how to do it. Sorry about all the clicking. Clearly, I'm not learning how to do it very well, though. Oh. Okay. I go from this way and then that way. That's perfect. I knew my girl was a fast learner. After dinner, can we go to the pool? Ask Grandma, she can take you. But I want you to go with me. I have to clean up after dinner. Please, pretty please. Okay, how about this? If you clean up with me, we can all go together. Yes! Grandma, Mommy said she can go to the pool with us today. Don't go so fast. We have to finish these dumplings first. Oh, I guess they are dumplings. Okay. Where did you learn how to make such yummy food? Your grandmother taught me. Who taught Grandma? Her mom taught her. One day you'll teach your kids. May, I want to talk to you about school tomorrow. You're starting the 6th grade. Ugh, don't remind me. Middle school is going to be even more challenging, but I know you can get through it. Isn't that the truth? Middle school sucks. I was looking through my stuff today when I found a card you wrote me when you were in 2nd grade. Your teacher had you all write letters for Mother's Day. You said you were lucky to have me as a mom, but really, I'm lucky to have you. I get to have a little girl who's the brightest person in every room. Us moms, we're always thinking about how we can raise our kids better, if our kids will be good people or smart. Am I a good person? Yes, except when you steal your sister's toys like you did with her stuffed koala. Hey, she stole my doll first. You asked the question, didn't you? May, don't forget how brightly you shine. You see the world with all this care. Don't let that go. You really think so? Of course. I want you to know how much I love you is all. Use the sauces to your liking. I guess we'll do 2. Top it with some veggies. Oh, I didn't know I was like dragging them like this. There. Oh. No, she's waking up. I thought it was going to be a market, but I wasn't sure what they were referring to with 99 Ranch. Ugh, I love Hello Panda. The chocolate ones are really good. Game title. Okay, let's see what the other dialogue options are. We're gonna skip through some, like the stuff that we already saw, but like the options, because there were different options that I didn't get to see what they said. I'll try to remember which ones I picked. Let's ask about the train this time. Where am I? I know this must be jarring, but you're right where you need to be. This train has a way of bringing those in need of guidance to it. Am I dead? Am I dreaming? You're okay, dear. I have one more thing I should... Okay, this is the same. There's my great... Or no, just my normal grandpa. Let's talk about Dad this time. Let's just say Dad only knows how to make microwavable meals. Oh dear, I'll have to keep that one to myself. Your mom would come back to life just to divorce your dad if she heard that. He asks me about school, but it feels like we're trying to fill up the space Mom once took up. He's scared he'll never be what your mom was. We're all afraid that we won't be enough, and that our loved ones won't accept us, that we won't be appreciated. That doesn't change when you become an adult. How is school? There's like good lessons to learn in here too. There's my great-grandma. If I say no, it'll hurt too much. That's okay. Getting over loss is a process. You'd think that if everyone goes through loss, we'd learn a better way to cope. What was it like being dead? As far as I can tell, you're all the same things when you were alive. I still tease your great-grandma about her ugly sweaters. I still share my war stories with whoever will listen. Is it lonely here? Do you miss the real world? I don't mind it here. I get to spend as much time as I want with the people I love. Although I do miss my pigeon friends at the park. My sink. Oh, I guess I was wondering why I was washing my hands. I guess it's because I start cooking afterwards. That makes sense. He's my great uncle. He's judgy. I didn't feel like I was her world. Of course you're her world. That's not what you should be questioning. You should think about boys in school and whatever kids think about. Honestly, I was thinking about girls and skipping class at your age. I think great-grandma can hear you. Just kidding. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is your mom did everything she could to make you the person you are today. You don't have to live up to who we want you to be. Our world is much more interesting if we can learn through yours. I wish Mom could see me now and tell me everything's going to be okay. Oh, he didn't talk about... Maybe I was mistaking the wrong person. I know one of them is like, take care of your sister. And I didn't use the sassy option yet. Oh, the poem's not going to be the same. Because there's two options. Write a poem about painting. Here goes nothing. There was once a girl whose mother gave her a paintbrush. She saw all that she could on the blank canvas. The sweet whistle of winds. Pink sunrise for falling in love to. A mother and daughter growing old together. She saw what she could no longer be. A mother who left too early and left too little behind. Stole all the beautiful colors until the stars lost their light. She saw everything she once was, everything she has lost. Oh, one more drop. There's the puppy. I wonder who the puppy belongs to. I think this is the judgy person, maybe. Yeah. Isn't that a bit harsh? I'm a kid too. I don't even know how to take care of myself. I haven't been able to sleep with the lights off the past month, or paint. Every time I try, I see her everywhere, reminding me to wash my brushes, telling me what colors to use. All you need to do is try. I'm gonna say, is that not the right piece? Like, there's no way it can be the wrong piece, right? This time I want to go home. I don't know why Mom brought me here. I'm thankful for all your advice, but Dad probably wants me home soon. After you've mixed the noodles, you've done all that you need to do. I will remember this time. Don't think I'm able to skip through this part. Oh. Hello. There we go. Went to the wrong tab. And the sad part again. The voice actresses are really nice in this one. And especially like May's voice actress. She's very expressive.
Don't worry. Just knowing that I'll always be in your heart brings me peace.
Thank you, Mom, for everything. I wish we could have dinner together one last time.
I'm sorry for leaving so soon.
You did more than enough for me. You were the greatest mom I could have asked for.
May, I want you to keep painting. Ask Dad to take you to that New Order concert. Live like you did before my passing, spirited and open.
I don't know if I can do that without you.
I'll always be with you. It looks like this is your stop. I love you. Always.
I love you too. Goodbye, Mom.
Oh shoot. I did pause it for a second, and then I forgot that I did it. But luckily it wasn't for long. Thank you for letting me know.
I went to 99 Ranch the other day.
I did it so you could hear.
Did you feel emotional the first time you came to America? You must have been so excited to find an Asian supermarket and not just one exotic shelf in the grocery store. I walked past the aisles, the lychee jellies you used to buy me as a kid, the grandmas gossiping at the produce section, all those times I used to sneak Hello Panda in our shopping cart. I didn't know what brand of udon to buy. I tried to call you, but you couldn't answer. Then a lady came up to me. She grabbed udon off the shelf and told her daughter, "This one is my favorite." And just like that, I knew you were watching over me. I don't know how things are going to change, but I'll keep painting. I'll help Dad take care of Amy. I'll take everything you've given me and continue to love our family. I'm hopeful for the future, and all it took was a taste of the past.
Okay. I will close out of that one. And we're gonna move on to the next game. Where is it? Here it is. Okay. Then let me just get it captured. I think this is less of a game and more of like comic strips, which is interesting. But I didn't know that when I first got it. Let me get it up. I don't know if this like interactive, like those little like story games that people play when they're kids. But it's short. Oh, I can't use game capture for this. I have to use window capture. Apparently. There we go. Oh. Gotta undo the cropping here. There we go. Alright. I don't know how to read it. Or how to pronounce it. Oh. Well, it closed. I don't know why, because I didn't press anything. There we go. We're back. Alright. Little Storm, a slice of life illustration series. For those who long for simple togetherness with family, and also those who are grateful for the togetherness they have. Oh. So I guess it's just like a scrolling thing. Oh. Okay. I don't seem to be able to interact. I think it's kind of like that Riven monologue game that we played. The one who made A Taste in the Past is working on a platformer. I should look into that because I enjoyed that game. These are cute pictures. I think these are all supposed to be siblings. They're all like doing their different chores. Except for the girl. She's just getting up. She's very sleepy. Me too. Oh, I guess there's two girls. I thought the one with brown hair was a boy. Whoops. They're climbing over a gate for some reason. And there's them playing cards. Oh. He's getting bugs all over them. Is that like a callback to Robot Chicken, or is it something else? I don't know. There, now the little one's helping with chores. This time anyway. It's weird not growing up with siblings. Like, I don't have memories like this at all. The closest I had to siblings were, like, our childhood pets. Or my dad, because he used to tease us all the time. My mom used to make fun of him and say, "You're like an older brother and not a..." You're acting more like an older brother than a dad. Not in, like, a bad way. But just a silly way. He would, like, rile us up on purpose. But yeah, I never got the, like, sibling experience. I never had, like, close cousins or anything either growing up. So there just weren't really... There weren't really kids around me growing up. I was much more, like... I was the kind of kid who could get along really well with, like, adults and stuff. Because that's kind of all I had to talk to. You have 4 siblings and you're right in the middle. Wow. Aw, that's the name of the siblings. Okay. That's cute. Alright, I think that's, yeah, that's the end of that one. I thought it would be a little more interactive, but that's okay. Our last one for today is Beneath the Cherry Trees, and I just want to make sure that this one didn't have any trigger warnings, just because it's supposed to be kind of scary or something. Okay. It doesn't seem to. Oh, spooky. Spooky music. Make sure that actually comes up for you guys. Oh. It is not coming up. Okay, let me try window capture instead. There we go. Okay. Beneath the Cherry Trees. And I want to be English. And we start from the beginning. This is supposed to be like a visual novel, I think. And it's also a short one. Oh, there are corpses beneath the cherry trees. Oh, okay. They're corpses? That's a little unsettling, but okay. I need to get used to the, like, emotes and stuff for this model, because I, like, don't know them. Maybe I should remap them so that they're, like, the same as our mask one. Or similar, at least. Okay. There are corpses beneath the cherry trees. Oh man, I'm like really in the way. I guess I will be disembodied a little bit. And I will move myself up there, I guess. So that you can see all the words. Okay. Flip the model upside down. Yeah. Oh yeah, it is spooky month. It's good that we're starting with something a little bit spooky, at least in the in this collection. Okay. Dramatic reading time. There is something you should believe, because if there weren't, how could the cherry blossoms bloom? This is something you should believe, because if they weren't, how could the cherry blossoms bloom so magnificently? Since I couldn't believe in that beauty, I've been anxious these last few days. Yet now I've finally come to understand. There are corpses buried beneath the cherry trees. This is something you should believe. For some reason, each night on my way home, as though clairvoyantly thoughts come to my mind of the many tools in my room. Small things, like safety razors. You had said that you don't understand. And of course neither did I. There's no mistaking that it's all the same. Every sort of tree casts a mysterious atmosphere about it when in full bloom, like how a top that had been spinning comes to a state of perfect repose, or how a skilled musical performance is attended by visions. The blossoms are like an incandescent halo that causes transcendent visions. It is a beauty mysterious and vivid, one that surely strikes the heart of man. However, yesterday, the day before yesterday, it was something that also made my heart terribly melancholy. I had a feeling that the beauty was something I could not believe in. Rather, I became anxious, depressed, and felt empty. But now, I finally understand. You should imagine that under this cherry tree, in glorious full bloom, corpses are buried one by one. Then I'm sure you'll understand what worries me so. Corpses of horses, corpses of cats and dogs, corpses of human beings, all of them decomposing and surging with maggots, unendurably foul-smelling. Yet despite that, drop by drop, they spill forth a crystalline liquid. The roots of the cherry trees take hold of it like a greedy octopus, sucking up the fluid through its root hairs, like filaments of a sea anemone. Jeez, that's dark. Like in a dream, I feel as though I can see crystalline liquid in root hairs stuck up, that which creates the flower, that which creates the pistil, forming up in a quiet procession, rising up through its vascular tissues. Why is it you make such a pained expression? It is a beautiful power of clairvoyance, isn't it? I have finally fixed my gaze, and have come to be able to see the cherry blossoms. Yesterday, the day before, I freed myself of the mystery that caused me such anxiety. I think you're a little bit crazy, perhaps. I think maybe you're a little bit crazy. A few days ago, I don't know why I would need to save, but I guess that's there. I didn't realize it was. A few days ago, I descended into this valley, bracing myself on the rocks. From the spray of the water, from everywhere around, I saw antlions born like Aphrodite, whirling up towards the valley sky. As you also know, they have a beautiful nuptials there? After walking there a while, I came across something strange. It was there in the water of a small pool left behind in the dried-up riverbed. An unexpected brilliance like that of flowing oil was suspended over its whole surface. What was it, do you think? It was the corpses of tens of thousands of antlions. Without a single gap, their wings overlapped on the surface of the water, bending the light and shedding forth a brilliance like that of oil. That was their graveyard at the end of their spawning. When I saw that, I felt as though my chest were stabbed through. I tasted the brutal pleasure of a degenerate with an interest in corpses who had laid an open grave. There is nothing in this ravine to give me pleasure. The nightingale and tit, the young buds of trees turning the white rays of sunlight into blue smoke, all are nothing more than the faint mental images. I need tragedy. With that balance, for the first time my mental images become distinct. Like an evil spirit, my heart thirsts for melancholy. When my heart is perfectly melancholy, only then does my heart soften. Scary. Scary, girl. You're wiping your armpits, aren't you? Are you sweating a cold sweat? It is the same for me. There is nothing to feel uneasy about. In that it is oh, what? Then our melancholy would be complete. What? Where did that come from? Girl? Oh, there are corpses buried under the cherry trees. These corpses, daydreams that arose from God knows where, have now joined into one tree, and no matter how much I may shake my head, they will not separate again. Now, under that cherry tree, I feel as though I can drink the sake of the Blossom Viewing Festival with the same right as the villagers gathered in their drinking parties. Beneath the cherry trees. Kaji Morojiro, 1928. Okay. I'm not really sure what happened there, but okay. I guess she believes. Oh wait, didn't mean to do that. I guess she believes there are corpses in the cherry trees, and for some reason that calms her. Instead of being scared that there's things under the cherry trees, like, oh, well, that's a relief. That's relieving to me that there's corpses buried under the cherry trees. Okay, you do you, I guess. Okay, I had a good time today. It's been a while since I've been on stream. I think last time was like Love Nikki, and we haven't touched the game since. Whoops. Or Infinity Nikki, sorry. Love Nikki is the app version. Okay, so I am done now. Those were the 3 games that I had. And so we are gonna go ahead and stop streaming. We don't have anything scheduled for the rest of the week, but I'm thinking maybe we could do Baldur's Gate either tomorrow or on Sunday, because we used to not come back on Sundays. That's why we haven't been streaming on Sundays. We haven't been back to our dorm, but I think we're gonna start just because we don't we don't like having to get up an extra hour early all the time. So we'll probably be coming back, which means we can stream on Sundays now. So maybe that, because we've been canceling Baldur's Gate a lot. I'm not really sure why, but we have been. So that's how it turned out. So we'll try to get it in at some point. Probably more like Sunday than tomorrow. I guess it really depends on when we go home on Friday, but we'll see. So be on the lookout for either tomorrow or Sunday. Will be the next time that we stream. And of course we will have our schedule up on Sunday as well. So thank you for watching, and we will see you guys in the next stream. Goodbye!